Hello everyone, this is Captain Discovery. Today, we are embarking on an exciting journey to explore the production process of cereal, one of the most beloved breakfast staples in millions of households across America and beyond. You may have been enjoying cereal for years, but have you ever wondered how those crispy, delicious flakes and puffs are made? From the grains growing in the fields to the colorful boxes on store shelves, the production process of cereal is a fascinating combination of science, engineering, and food technology. Cereal is more than just a quick and convenient meal. It has a long history, an evolving industry, and a complex production process that ensures quality, taste, and nutrition. Today we will take a deep dive into the factory and uncover each step of how cereal is made. We'll also discuss the environmental impact of production, play a fun trivia game, and answer the ultimate question: which is the best-selling cereal in the United States? Stay with me until the end to find out the answer. The story of cereal dates back to the 19th century when people began seeking healthier and more digestible breakfast options. At that time, traditional breakfasts often consisted of heavy meat-based meals that were difficult to digest in the morning. In the late 1800s, Dr. John Harvey Kellogg, a physician and nutritionist, sought to create a healthier alternative. He experimented with different grains and eventually invented cornflakes, one of the first ready-to-eat cereals in the world. His goal was to provide a light and nutritious meal that promoted better digestion and overall health. However, when cornflakes were first introduced, they were quite plain and unsweetened. It was not until the early 1900s that John's brother, Will Keith Kellogg, saw an opportunity to make them more appealing to the masses. He decided to add sugar to the flakes, making them sweeter and more enjoyable. This small change transformed breakfast forever, leading to the rapid rise of the cereal industry. By the mid-20th century, cereals had evolved beyond simple grains. Companies started introducing new flavors, shapes, and textures. Today we have hundreds of varieties, ranging from healthy, fiber-rich cereals to fun, sugar-coated ones mixed with marshmallows, chocolates, and dried fruits. Brands like Kellogg's, General Mills, and Post dominate the market, making cereal a breakfast essential in millions of homes worldwide. Before we dive into the detailed production process, let's play a quick trivia game. Which cereal is the best-selling in the United States? A. Cornflakes. B. Cheerios. C. Lucky Charms. D. Frosted Flakes. Take a moment to think and leave your answer in the comments below. I'll reveal the correct answer at the end of this episode. Now, let's get into the fascinating journey of how cereal is made. The foundation of every cereal product is grains, which are carefully selected for quality and nutritional value. The most commonly used grains in cereal production include corn, used in cornflakes and puffed cereals; oats, the main ingredient in oat-based cereals like Cheerios; barley, found in certain healthy and fiber-rich cereals; rice, used in puffed rice cereals and crisped rice varieties. Once grains are harvested, they go through an extensive cleaning process to remove dirt, debris, and unwanted particles. Quality control is crucial at this stage, because only the best grains make it to the next step. The grains are then tested for moisture content and size, ensuring they meet production standards. After cleaning, the grains are sent to grinders, where they are broken down into smaller pieces. This step helps prepare the grains for further processing, making them easier to cook and shape. Interestingly, raw grains don't have the sweet flavors we associate with cereal. That flavor comes later in the production process. Step 2. Mixing and cooking. The transformation begins. Once the grains are ready, they are combined with other ingredients to create the desired flavor and texture. The mixture typically includes sugar adds sweetness, salt enhances flavor, flavorings such as vanilla, cinnamon, or chocolate, and vitamins and minerals such as iron and vitamin B, making cereal more nutritious. The next step is cooking, which plays a crucial role in softening the grains and blending the ingredients together. The cereal mixture is cooked in large industrial machines at carefully controlled temperatures, typically between 100 degrees Celsius to 150 degrees Celsius, or 212 degrees Fahrenheit to 302 degrees Fahrenheit. Cooking time varies depending on the type of cereal, but usually lasts 30 minutes to 1 hour. Step 3. Rolling and shaping, creating the perfect crunch. This is where the cereal begins to take on its final shape. The cooked grains are passed through large metal rollers, flattening them into thin flakes. The thickness of the flakes depends on the type of cereal being produced. For example, cornflakes are rolled very thin, while Cheerios and other shaped cereals are formed using molds. The shaped cereal pieces are then cut and prepared for the toasting process, which enhances their crispiness. Step 4. Toasting and drying, achieving the signature crunch. To create that satisfying crunch, the shaped cereal pieces are toasted at high temperatures. The process removes excess moisture, ensuring that the cereal remains crispy and fresh for a long time. Flaked cereals are toasted in large ovens, while puffed cereals are processed using high-pressure steam, making them expand. After toasting, the cereal is allowed to cool before moving on to the final step: packaging. Step 5. Packaging and distribution ready for the market. The final stage of production is packaging, where cereal is carefully sealed in airtight bags to maintain its freshness and crispiness. These bags are then placed inside eye-catching cardboard boxes designed to attract consumers and make the product stand out on store shelves. Once packaged, the cereal is sent to distribution centers and delivered to supermarkets worldwide. The environmental impact of cereal production. While cereal is a staple in many households, its production has a significant environmental impact. Did you know that cereal manufacturing uses about 70% of global agricultural water and contributes to pollution? To reduce this impact, many factories are adopting sustainable practices, such as water-saving techniques to reduce waste, using organic fertilizers to limit chemical pollution, and switching to renewable energy, cutting CO2 emissions by 15%. These efforts are helping to make cereal production more environmentally friendly. Trivia. Answer the best-selling cereal in the US. Now it's time to reveal the answer to our earlier trivia question. The best-selling cereal in the US is Cheerios. With 18 million boxes sold per week, Cheerios has been a favorite for decades, thanks to its simple yet nutritious ingredients. Conclusion: join Captain Discovery for more adventures, and that's the complete journey of how cereal goes from grains in the field to your breakfast table. Hello everyone, this is Captain Discovery. Today we're embarking on an exciting journey to explore the production process of cereal, a breakfast staple in millions of American households. You may have been enjoying it for years, but have you ever wondered how those crispy cereal pieces are made? From grains in the field to the box of cereal you buy at the store, there are many meticulous steps involved. Join me as we deep dive into the factory and explore the entire process from start to finish. Subscribe now and join Captain Discovery's journey. Hey CH, can give it a spin, bring it wow, just ringing it here. Do whatever makes you happy before we... History of cereal. Before we jump into the modern production process, let's rewind a bit and take a look at the history of cereal. Cereal really began in the 19th century when people started seeking healthier breakfast options. In the late 1800s, Dr. John Harvey Kellogg invented cornflakes, one of the first cereals in the world. He wanted to create a food that would improve digestion and promote health. Initially, cornflakes weren't sweet like they are today. They were rather plain. But in the early 1900s, John's brother, Will Keith Kellogg, decided to add sugar to the product. That's when sweetened cereal really took off, especially in the US. Since then, the cereal industry has boomed, producing hundreds of different products, ranging from simple grain cereals to those mixed with candies and dried fruits. Today, cereal is a breakfast essential for millions of people around the world, especially in the US, with major brands like Kellogg's, General Mills, and Post leading the market. Before moving on, let's play a little trivia discovery challenge. Do you know which cereal is the best-selling in the US? A. Cornflakes, B. Cheerios, C. Lucky Charms, or D. Frosted Flakes? Leave your answer in the comments below and see if it matches mine. I'll reveal the answer at the end of the video. Also, don't forget to share your breakfast habits. I'd love to know what you're eating in the morning. Good morning. Let's start by talking about the main ingredient in cereal grains. In the United States, cereals are typically made from grains like corn, oats, barley, and rice. Manufacturers select specific types of grains to ensure the highest quality. However, not all grains are the same. To achieve that perfect crunch, factories need to pick grains with the right moisture content and size. An interesting fact: each year Americans consume more than 2.7 billion boxes of cereal, which, if lined up end to end, would cover 160 million miles. The cereal industry alone generates about $8.5 billion in revenue annually. That's how popular this breakfast food is. Once grains are harvested, they go through a rigorous cleaning and quality checking process. They are then passed through grinders to create smaller pieces, making them easier to process. Fun fact: raw grains don't actually have the sweet, pleasant flavors we associate with cereal. Those come later in the production process. After the grains are prepared, the next step is mixing the ingredients. Depending on the type of cereal, the formula varies, but generally, manufacturers will add ingredients like sugar, salt, flavorings, and nutrients such as iron and vitamin B. Cereal isn't just a quick meal, it provides essential energy and nutrients for the day. Next, the mixture is placed in the cooking machines. This step is crucial because it softens the grains and allows the ingredients to blend together. The cooking process typically lasts anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour, depending on the type of cereal. The temperature is carefully controlled, usually between 100 and 150 degrees Celsius, or 212 to 302 degrees Fahrenheit. Now we come to one of the most fascinating parts of the process: rolling and shaping. This is where those familiar shapes of cereal, like circles, squares, or flakes, come to life. During this process, the cooked grains are rolled flat by large metal rollers. The thickness of the cereal depends on the type being produced. For example, cornflakes are rolled very thin, while cereals like Cheerios are shaped into rings using molds. After the cereal is perfectly toasted and crispy, it's time for packaging. Each type of cereal has its own unique packaging requirements, but the common goal is to keep the cereal in airtight bags to preserve its freshness and crunch. These bags are then placed in visually appealing cardboard boxes. Don't forget, packaging plays a huge role in catching the consumer's attention. The cereal production process uses 70% of global agricultural water and contributes to pollution, with 40% of fresh water affected. To reduce this impact, factories are adopting water-saving methods, organic fertilizers, and renewable energy, cutting CO2 emissions by 15% and promoting sustainable production. And that's the journey of how cereal goes from grains in the field to your breakfast table. Now it's time to reveal the answer to our earlier trivia question. What's the most popular cereal in the US? The answer is Cheerios. According to statistics, Cheerios has been the top-selling cereal in the US for many years, with sales reaching an astonishing 18 million boxes per week. This incredible number proves just how beloved this simple yet nutritious cereal is. Before we wrap up, let me know in the comments what product you'd like me to explore in the next video. Don't hesitate to share your suggestions. Thanks for watching today's episode. Enjoy exploring factory production with us. Like, share, and subscribe to Captain Discovery for more fascinating insights into manufacturing. See you in the next video.